Yo, what it is, YouTube? Is your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a video here today on the channel. I want to show you guys a deeper concept of how I like to get vocals in mixes in general that sound really full and upfront. So if you guys do like this content we've been making, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and down below check the links. Go grab a plugin preset, go grab a course, go book a mix, do whatever you want to, but we gonna get the gems too right now. So let's get to the track and let's go.
Me never believe you when you tell me one is enough, it won't be two. But me now make you leave, cause I you me no want lose. I need you right here, girl, yes I do. Yes I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody.
All right, so you guys hear what we're working with here, and I actually have all the stems. I mixed all the stems, kick and bass, and I wanted to talk about this concept. All right, so the first plugin that we have right here is going to be the Waves MV2, the concept of chicken broth. Right, you know chicken broth. Do you know what that is? And down below, let me know in the comments. Do you guys know what chicken broth is? It's like when they take all the BS, like the bones or whatever, and they turn it into more sauce or whatever, like this liquid. You know, chicken broth. Okay. So this Waves MV2 reminds me of chicken broth. Why? Because when you use like a low-level enhancement to squeeze an element, okay, to squeeze an orange, you don't only get the juice, but you get the seeds, which can help you make more juice over time, right? So that's how I see it in a mix. So the Waves MV2 introduces the concept of low-level enhancement, taking the low level out of something and bringing it up, and it helps with bass a lot.
When you tell me me now make you leave, cause I you me no want lose. I need you right here, girl, yes I do. Yes I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to.
So you hear a little bit of more of the pulp and the seeds, right? That in a song like this, I don't want my bass to be too long because the whole mix is bouncing around. You feel me? It's like bouncing around like a pogo, a ping pong paddle, pretty much, right? I don't want it to be like a ping pong paddle where the ball just never comes back to me. You feel me? So that's why I use something like the Waves MV2, and I'm gonna create a free preset pack. Okay, if you guys do want to get it, it's gonna be the 808 MV2 preset. We're gonna go through the a couple parts of the mix and show you how I use this here. But most importantly is that by slightly squeezing that 808, now we can hear it a little bit better. It gains more presence.
When you tell me
it's not as easy to hear because this one genuinely has a side chain on it, so it's really not that easy to hear. But you get the concept in the terms of the full mix. Okay, so this is a very interesting concept of squeezing the sound that you already have to make that chicken broth. How to use the sauce already in a sound to get more sauce. Okay, so another great place that you could apply an idea like this too is on your actual lead vocal as a final lead vocal finisher. A lot of times I like to use the MV2. So when you have the auto-tune vocals, always know when you use auto-tune, there's gonna be like some type of clicking and popping, because that's just the nature of auto-tune. It's taking the notes and it's changing the notes, and sometimes in the process of that, there could be artifacts.
just give me one more time. Me know you not believe me, but give me one more time.
No, that is not a fire extinguisher leaking. No, you do not have pipes in your crib leaking. That is the vocal nuances that are kind of leaking out. So I don't always do this on every single track though. You feel me? I just do it on the track where I want it to sound like pretty and perfect and lovely. Like you're talking about a girl, give me one more time. This time it's gonna be perfect, bitch. So this time I gotta make the vocal sound perfect. You feel me? That's how I emotionally think about it. You feel me? That's just an idea. But yeah, taking out those clicks, sometimes you can lose the humanity, and that's where you come back in with the Wave MV2, getting more chicken out of the chicken broth, that flavoring, right? Let's see how I'll use it live to finish up a vocal that's already done.
Just give me one more time. Me know you not believe me, but give me one more time. No give up on me, baby, give me one more time. Me know say no easy, but me I beg you one more time. Oh, one more time. One more time. Just give me. Yes I do. Yes I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to always forgive me. Give me. I made so much mistakes, but believe that I try to change my ways. Just give me one more time. Me know you not believe me, but give me one more time.
So imagine that you as an engineer, you are the school teacher, okay? And you are the school teacher, you told that Jay, go in timeout, lead vocal. I want you to sit right in the pocket and don't go nowhere else. I want you to sit right in the middle of my mix. You ain't going nowhere else, kid. Come on, man. You ain't going nowhere else. Now that vocal is sitting down in that pocket, and also it creates a little bit of separation because now the vocal becomes a little bit more heftier. Meanwhile, the background vocals are thinned out a little bit more. So off rip, now you can hear, okay, now I see, something that's skinny compared to something that's thick. I see that one supermodel that's, she got a slim body. Then I see this, thick girl over here. You're able to distinguish the two things through the weight, hearing the weight, how much they weigh, okay, type shit like that, all right? So that's another great concept that I like to use. Another place that I love to use the MV2 at is when I just want my effects to be just a little bit more present. Okay, so on my all effects bus, what I will usually do is if I just want my effects to just push through the mix a little bit more, I'll go to like maybe a reverb. This time I'm gonna do it on everything though. I would put it on my all effects bus to just get that slight squeeze to help the effects. Maybe if they're pushed back a little bit too much, okay, going between the filter will push the effects back.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect.
So now everything sounds a little bit cleaner. I turned it all the way up so you can hear it. But, sometimes it might sound a little bit cleaner, but you still want it to just wrap around the vocal like a bow for a birthday present. Happy birthday, nigga. You feel me? So that's what we would be thinking about in a song like this, that you want things to move around but still have a little bit of glue. That's what I love to use the MV2 for.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to always forgive me. Give me. I made so much mistakes, but believe that I try to change my ways. Just give me one more time. Me know you not believe me, but give me one more time. No give up on me, baby, give me one more time. Me know say no easy, but me I beg you.
This enables you to make the music, the actual musical elements in the track wider. You're using like stereo whitening on your synth and stuff like that. But then your actual like effects, they never go outside of that boundary. They kind of have a restraining order on them boys to tell them to stay out of my, stay out of my space. You feel me? Type of situation. So that's another great way of taking advantage of low level enhancement to get your mix to, sound more pro, sound more mainstream, have a little bit more depth, a little bit more life to it. Okay. So after that, background vocals. Would I use it on background vocals? Yeah, let's play around with it.
Yes, one, give me one. Me never believe you when you tell me one is enough, it won't be two. But me now make you leave, cause I you me no want lose. I need you right here, girl, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do. Girl, you know say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to always forgive me. Give me. I made so much mistakes, but believe that I try more time.
So if we, like a real quick, as a mix engineer, you got to be like Sherlock Holmes. Sometimes you just got to look at your waveform, do a little bit of investigating. The FBI agent. The fully background vocal inspector. You feel me? You got to come in that bit like that and be like, oh damn, that waveform kind of, you feel me? Like that waveform, it's kind of looking a little jagged. That waveform ain't looking that smooth like that. You feel me? You just looking at that bit like, okay, man, do I want my background vocals to have a spiky sound? Sometimes that sounds great in a track. You feel me? Or sometimes you want that smooth, consistent sound. That's what I wanted here, because in this song, I know that everything else is bouncing around, the roads, the other stuff in the mix is bouncing around. So I can't be having two jits on the trampoline at the same time. They might hurt each other. All right. So that's why I will use something like the high level, the only on the MV2 to keep that thing contained and controlled, put a lid on the box.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Girl, you know, say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to always forgive me. Give me. I made so much mistakes, but believe that I try to change my ways. Just give me one more time.
So in general, that will also help your mixes get louder too, because if you want really upfront vocals, but then you don't have them dynamically controlled, that will sometimes, drive into your two bus chain, giving inconsistent bus compression and stuff like that. Okay. So now we have that two MV2 backgrounds, and the last thing I wanted to look at is not the MV2, but a plugin that I constantly use. This is great for 2-track beats, bro. The upwards compressor on the Ozone maximizer is a gem. Because of the way it just brings out the low notes. Because sometimes when you get the mixing and stuff, your vocal's so loud, like you start to lose the rest of the music. So this is really good, this upwards compressor.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Girl, say you have the key. If I know you, me no want nobody. Girl, I know I told you lies, so I don't expect you to always forgive me. Give me. I made so much mistakes, but believe that I try to change my ways. Just give me one more time. Me know you not believe me, but give me one more time. No give up on me, baby, give me one more time. Me know say no easy, but me I beg you one more time. Oh, one more time. One more time. Just give me one.
Let's say I'm coming to the end of a mix, right? Or yeah, this happens at the end of the mix, sometimes at the beginning of the mix. I put on Ozone maximizer onto my beat aux. Like I'm starting to lose my snare. I'm starting to lose my width, but then I punch this thing in and like it amplifies the quiet content, the quiet parts start to come up, the same content from the MV2, but I feel like this one is a little bit better because it's a little bit more dynamic. It feels like the MV2 is always bringing up the low level stuff. This is only bringing it up when it's when it hits that certain threshold, almost kind of like damn near like an expander low key though. You feel me? So I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. We gave out some gems today, how to get your mix to sound more full, more focused, more upfront, and slap harder, okay? So the free preset pack, the link will be down below. We're supporting you guys with free content, but we would love if go to the website, go ahead and book a mix, go ahead and grab a plugin preset, go ahead and grab a chorus, go ahead and grab a mastering preset. Do whatever the hell you want to do, but we're going to keep bringing these gems to you. So I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate y'all now, YouTube gang. Peace.